Good morning, my dear students. Today we have to discuss one of the most important topic of class 10. So before going to start my topic, I will ask some questions. See here, in the triangle ABC, angle A is equal to 50 degree, angle B is equal to 60 degree. Then what is the measure of angle C? Is it possible to find the third angle C when two angles of a triangle are given? Yes, this is possible by using a angle sum property of a triangle. The sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Here 50 plus 60, 110. 180 minus 110. What is the third angle? Yes, that is 70 degree. Is it clear? Next, so observe the triangle PQR. So this is a right angle triangle. In the right angle triangle, one of the angle is equal to 90 degree. So in the right angle triangle PQR, the side PQ is 4 centimeter and QR is 3 centimeter. Then what is the measure of the third side PR? Is it possible to find the third side PR in the right angle triangle if two sides are given? Yes, this is possible by using a Pythagoras theorem. Then what is the statement of Pythagoras theorem? Already we have learned in our previous class, means in 9th standard, we have learned the Pythagoras theorem. In any right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the square of other two sides. So PQR, this is the right angle triangle. The opposite side of the 90 degree is the hypotenuse. So apply the Pythagoras theorem for this triangle. PR, this is the hypotenuse. PR square is equal to square of the sum of other two sides. PQ square plus QR square. PQ value, PQ is equal to 4 centimeter, 4 square plus QR is equal to 3 centimeter, 3 square. 4 square is equal to 16 plus 3 square is 9. 16 plus 9, 25. PR square is equal to 25. PR is equal to square root of 25. What is the value of square root of 25? This is equal to 5. Therefore, PR is equal to 5 centimeter. Clear? Okay. Consider the another one, right angle triangle PABC. Here, AB is given, that is 1 centimeter or 1 units, and one of the angle is given, that is angle C is equal to 30 degree. Then find the hypotenuse AC. Is it possible to find the hypotenuse AC when one side is given and one of the angle is given in a right angle triangle? Yes, this is possible. By how? Using a trigonometry. Okay, dear children, today we will discuss about the trigonometry. Okay, trigonometry. So this is it is a branch of mathematics which deals with the study of sides and angles of a triangle. Trigonometry, see here. Trigonometry, this is derived from three Greek words, tri, gon and metron. Trigonometry, this is derived from three Greek words, tri, gon and metron. Tri means three, gon means sides, metry means measurement. Therefore, trigonometry means the measurements of three sides and angles of a triangle. So, trigonometry, this is applied for only the right angle triangle. We have to apply the trigonometry for only the right angle triangle. Consider a right angle triangle ABC. Angle B is equal to 90 degree. Then, what about the other two angles? Other two angles are acute angles. Each acute angle can be denoted by theta. This is the new symbol theta. This is a Greek word. So in the right angle triangle ABC, angle B is equal to 90 degree. If the angle C is theta, then what is the opposite side of angle theta? AB. AB is the opposite side and BC is the adjacent side. AC, this is the hypotenuse. In the right angle triangle ABC, angle B is equal to 90 degree, angle C is theta. If angle C is theta, then AB is the opposite side, BC is the adjacent side and AC is the hypotenuse. Then if angle A is theta, then in triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree. If we have taken angle A as theta, then this is the opposite side, and this is the AB is the adjacent side, and AC is the hypotenuse. Clear? Okay. So in the triangle ABC, we have three sides. Write the possible ratios of the sides. For the triangle ABC, write the possible ratios of the sides. AB by AC. Next, BC by AC. Next, AB by AC. Next, AC by AB. Next, AC by BC. BC by AB. Is there any other ratio is possible? No. These are the 6 ratios. Then we have given every ratio as a name. All the 6 ratios as a name. So these all the 6 ratios are trigonometric ratio. So first one, AB by AC. So AB opposite side divided by AC is the hypotenuse. So this is the sine of an angle theta, sine theta. Opposite divided by hypotenuse. AB divided by AC. This is the opposite divided by hypotenuse. Sine of an angle theta, sine theta. Next, BC by AC. BC adjacent divided by hypotenuse. Adjacent divided by hypotenuse. This is the cosine of an angle theta, cos theta. Clear? Next, third one, AB by BC. AB divided by BC. Opposite divided by adjacent side. This is tangent of an angle theta, tan theta. AC divided by AB. Hypotenuse divided by opposite side. Hypotenuse divided by opposite. This is cosecant of an angle theta, cosec theta. AC divided by BC. AC by BC means hypotenuse divided by adjacent side. So this is secant of an angle theta, sec theta. Secant of an angle theta, sec theta. Next one, BC by AB. So BC adjacent divided by opposite. So this is cotangent of an angle theta, cot theta. These are the 6 trigonometric ratios of a triangle. Sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosecant theta, secant theta, cot theta. Sin theta opposite by hypotenuse. Cos theta adjacent by hypotenuse. Tan theta opposite divided by adjacent side. Next, cosecant theta hypotenuse divided by opposite side. Secant theta hypotenuse divided by adjacent side. Cot theta adjacent divided by opposite side. These are the 6 trigonometric ratios. Okay, dear students, let us take one example. Write all the 6 trigonometric ratios of the given triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, angle B is equal to 90 degree. Angle C is theta. With respect to theta, AB is the opposite side, BC is the adjacent side, AC is the hypotenuse. So first we have to write all the 6 trigonometric ratios. Sin theta, we call it as sin C also. Sin theta means angle theta is C. Therefore, we call it as sin C. Sin theta is equal to opposite divided by hypotenuse. 3 divided by 5. Sin theta or sin C is equal to opposite divided by hypotenuse. Opposite 3, hypotenuse 5. Therefore, sin C or sin theta is equal to 3 divided by 5. Second one, cosecant theta, cos theta. So what is the ratio of cos theta? Adjacent divided by hypotenuse. Cos C, we call it as cos C also, because angle C is theta here. Therefore, cos C is equal to 4 adjacent divided by hypotenuse. 4 divided by 5. The ratio of cos theta is 4 divided by 5. Tan theta, tan ratio. What is the ratio of tan theta? Opposite divided by adjacent side. 3 divided by 4. This is the ratio of tan theta. tan theta is equal to 3 by 4. Cosecant theta. What is the ratio of cosecant theta? Hypotenuse divided by opposite side. Hypotenuse 5, opposite 3. Therefore, cosecant theta is equal to 5 divided by 3. Secant theta. What is the ratio of secant theta? Secant theta ratio hypotenuse divided by adjacent side. Therefore, secant theta is 5 divided by 4. So last one, cot theta. What is the ratio of cot theta? Adjacent divided by opposite side. 4 divided by 3. 4 by 3. This is the ratio of cot theta. Okay, dear children. Now we will stop here and continue in the next class.